Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. It's great to have you. For some exciting news, reservations of Teslas in Germany have dramatically increased, even though Giga Berlin is way off being built. And I'm telling you guys now, the tide is turning. The tide is turning, and it won't be long, I think maybe a year before the tide completely turns and we see a market that doesn't want ICE vehicles anymore. That's what's happening. We're in an industry that is being disrupted, and that disruption is going to only accelerate. Teslarati reports via Joey Klender, Tesla registrations skyrocket in Germany even though Giga Berlin hasn't built a single car yet. Joey says, Tesla all-electric vehicles showed tremendous growth in terms of registrations in Germany, skyrocketing over 83% in Q1 2021 compared to the same period in 2020. Tesla continues to show exceptional expansion in Germany, despite its production facility within the country not building any vehicles yet. Obviously, guys, this is very significant because once the Gigafactory comes online, the expectation is that cars coming out of Gigafactory Berlin will be much cheaper than cars being shipped from either Fremont or China. So obviously there's VAT taxes that won't have to be paid as well. So the fact that these orders in Germany have increased by 83% in 12 months, in spite of the fact these buyers must have some awareness of the fact that within 6 months' time, it's very likely vehicles will be coming out of Giga Berlin, which may be of an even higher quality and will very likely be cheaper, is quite remarkable. In the past year, Tesla has expanded its international footprint greatly through the production of its all-electric vehicles in regions outside the United States. With no vehicles currently being produced in Europe by Tesla, the company is still showing the ability to grow in registrations thanks to increasing demand and an exportation strategy of its vehicles from Shanghai to Europe. The decision to export vehicles from its Chinese production facility to the European market is paying dividends as Tesla grew exceptionally in the first quarter of 2021. Now, guys, I think we've got to remember the fact that if Model S and X lines had been fully operational during Q1, Tesla's delivery numbers would have likely exceeded over 200,000, which is well over double what they delivered in Q1 of 2020. So that's an insane number, really an insane number. Tesla's growth is off the chart. I predict by the end of the year, we're looking at probably 1 million to 1.15 million deliveries. Back to the article, new data from Germany's Federal Motor Transport Authority FMTA shows that Tesla registered 3,700 units in March 2020, a strong finish to an explosive first quarter. The March registrations accounted for over 60% of the quarter's registrations as a whole, where Tesla had 6,000 of its cars filed with the German FMTA. Tesla has managed. The real indication of growth, however, does not lie in the impressive figures that Tesla has shown in the first quarter of 2021 alone. It lies in the comparison of Q1 2021 to Q1 2020, where Tesla showed an 83% increase in registrations year over year. The growth is the second highest on the list, trailing only Smart, which registered a 314% increase in vehicle registrations when comparing Q1 2021 to Q1 2020. Tesla has managed tremendous growth and demand increases while not building any vehicles at all in Germany domestically. The company will soon open the Giga Berlin production facility, a production unit that has been in development since late 2019 when Elon Musk announced the factory's arrival while accepting an automotive industry award. Tesla has battled through various time delays thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic to remain on time with its project and plans to begin production and deliveries of the Model Y crossover later this year. Don't know about you guys, but I am super excited to see deliveries in Germany coming from Giga Berlin. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what kind of demand there's going to be? I predict that the demand is going to be crazy. Earlier this week, Teslarati reported on growing EV registrations in the UK, which were displacing the sales of petrol and diesel-powered vehicles. The expansion of electric cars continues to be evident across the world, not only in the United States, where Tesla holds its main market. Tesla has been able to provide an expansive footprint in the highly competitive Chinese and UK markets, as well as Europe, where EVs charge toward the majority in terms of powertrains. Exciting stuff. Tesla's German production facility is sure to only increase these vehicle registrations moving forward, as exports will not be needed to keep up with the ever-growing demand for the company's cars. That'll be fantastic. Imagine when all cars from China just go to the Asia or Asia Pacific region, and all cars from Giga Berlin go to the European region. Just imagine the cost advantages, time advantages, logistics advantages. There's so many advantages to Tesla. It's going to be just amazing when they can get Giga Berlin online. In addition to this, guys, I don't know if you know about this, but I've recently reported on the fact that it appears as though Giga Shanghai is being potentially doubled in size. It looks as though Tesla has acquired more land next to Giga Shanghai and is soon going to potentially double the size of Giga Shanghai. The most popular comments here, guys, on this article are interesting. New Evira says, I'm looking forward to Giga Berlin starting production, and these numbers are really going through the roof. Dave in public, looks like Tesla's bet on Germany is already paying off. By placing the factory in Germany, obviously die-hard fans of German engineering and luxury cars will be a little more accepting of the new era. From a PR perspective, I see this being a long-term win. I totally agree. I think people in Germany are excited about the fact that Tesla, the world's most exciting company right now, the world's most innovative company, are building an enormous factory in their own country. Wouldn't you be? Imagine that for Australians, for example, Tesla came and said, hey guys, we're going to build one of the biggest factories you've ever seen in Australia. We're going to provide you with thousands and thousands of jobs. And in addition to that, it's going to mean you're going to have cheaper, better quality cars available to you. Wouldn't you be excited? I think you would. And I think you'd be much more likely to order a car from them if they did that in your country. New Evira says in response, this was part of the reason why Tesla wanted to locate their factory in Germany. Acceptance there meant all of Europe would accept them. Hydrogen first. Okay, guys, we had to have something negative. We had to have it because hydrogen first is here. He says it's about 7% of Volkswagen sales. And Cheap Woman responds to the hydrogen first and says, which is very impressive. Tesla currently only has one model in Germany, the Model 3. Model Y will go on sale later this year. S and X are currently unavailable. A single model versus Volkswagen's entire vehicle range across all segments, and yet Tesla achieves 7% of that. Numbers will go through the roof as new Tesla models become available, including the made in Germany Model 3 and Model Y. Guys, sales will go through the roof. Now's the time to buy shares of Tesla. Don't wait 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. If you can, do it now. Been great to have you. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.